Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. Today we're back with the GolfJoy Spica 3 portable golf launch monitor and their native software from GolfJoy in 4K on a desktop. So I haven't shown this actually with Courseplay, just did kind of a quick preview when we did our first unboxing video, went over all the details of this launch monitor. Make sure you watch that video if you haven't. If you're looking around and you're comparing and you want to see the details and in-depth review of this, check that video out and I can put a link down in the description. Today is all about the software. I want to show what Courseplay looks like. They've been adapting to some things. So I just covered a video with their iOS app. So now you get a free range and a free course with that app, which is pretty cool. And then you can subscribe to their software if you want. And then they're actually going to be releasing a desktop version with a range that's available and one course, it sounds like, as well. So that's kind of in the works. So don't hold me to any of that. But that's what they're telling me. I think the app's locked in now. You can get a range and one course ready to go. So a lot of people that I talk to, this is a no subscription device unless you want all the software that I'm going to show you today, which is $249 a year. But you can connect the GSPro for free, for instance. A lot of people want that. Some people just want the data on the screen. They're hitting into a net or taking it out to the range. So a lot of things to consider there. But we're out at a famous course in San Diego that I'm sure a lot of you guys recognize. They don't have the official name up there. I'm assuming whether it was a licensing thing or that's in the works, they've chose to call it the San Diego Public Course South. And I've also changed the weather. You can see the sun's kind of low, got some color going on in the clouds. Clouds are moving just a little bit. It's real-time weather. I've got a little bit of wind up there. So, kind of, if you want to call it, making it challenging and different along the way, with a little bit of wind as well. So let's just go ahead and hit a driver. We'll talk about a lot of things along the way, show you some different options and features of the software. Well, that wasn't a terrible shot, but I think I just needed to maybe close the face a little bit, and it potentially could have been a little towards the heel. And I'll tell you what's so cool about the software that we'll just cover right away. So I can open up the menu, which is in the lower left. You see it open up, and I can hit the club head with a play button, and I can just watch the ball hit, and I can see it was just a little towards the heel. And the only thing that I've noticed, there we go. Yeah, you kind of have to go back and forth a little bit to catch where you want, but I probably needed just the face a little bit closed more than anything. So, hey, it was my warm-up drive, 110 club speed. That's estimated because I don't have club stickers on, but I found that it's really close. So not a bad drive to start, and you can get face angle and everything if you want with club stickers. I believe it's club path, and its angle of attack. Don't hold me on face angle. I'm trying to remember so many units I'm covering all the time. And I guess I should cover while we're in there that you do have the trajectory. I do have a swing camera connected, so I could actually look at my swing. Pretty bad lighting in here if you're actually doing, so that's a global shutter camera. It needs a lot of light, but it's available. It's kind of cool. You can do some comparisons like I showed you in the app, draw, all those type of things. So I would have a lot of light on and everything if I was doing swing camera stuff. All of this down here, it's got a grid. You can preview the hole if you want to. Just long press the screen at any time if you want to exit out of there. So I'm just gonna use my touch screen and then it will go out of there. You can aim on here, mulligans, driver, skip hole, all those type of things. I can even hide that menu, clean it up. So it says adjusted 140. I think the problem is that's like in between for me. So I'm gonna try to like do a little chippy 9. Maybe we'll try to like cut it a little bit to take some distance off, and hopefully that's the right club. A little bit of wind left to right. Cut in there. It's cutting, but is it enough? Get down. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it for being out of the rough and first hole. No complaints with that at all. Now what's cool is it gives me an adjusted number. So it's a 10.5 distance shot. Look at the color change that you have there. And I can also show you guys a beta that's available that I thought was cool. Whoops, I don't want to open my window. I want to open the menu. There we go. See where it says beta right there? So this is actually, you can change the season. So you'll actually see the trees go to like a fall time with some color. So maybe we can leave that on for a minute and then we'll even show you some different weather along the way. So this putt isn't breaking crazy. I turned up the gimmies, or the gimme range, of course, just so we can speed things up, but you'll see plenty of putting, I'm sure. So adjusted is just shy of about 30 feet. 2 to the left. Oh, did I do it? Oh, all right, not bad. I'll take that. I've been messing with the stimp a little bit, and I'll share with you guys right now that I do think it's a little fast, so I would just suggest, like, the 9 feels like a 10.5 to me or so. So I don't know if that's something they'll adjust eventually, the numbers are just off, but it's not that it's bad, you just gotta adjust it to what your feel is or you know, you want. But I think for my turf, I think I have it down to an 8.5, and I just, you know, it's about right. All right, wind, left to right, into the face a little bit, not bad. See if we can get another decent drive here. Close that face down like we should have the first time. That one I think is going to be a little higher on the face. You can see that spin go down when I hit higher on the face. Not complaining though, 161 ball speed, a little over to the right again. And that's been kind of my little miss. I don't mind these little push misses that I've had versus the you know, a duck hook type miss that I've had is a disaster. So I've got my spin under control lately with driver. It's been decent. So adjusted is 65 yards. I do really appreciate their 3D grass. Like if you look at the textures of the trees, the grass, it's a pretty cool texture. They've done a good job. I like how you can see all the way in the distance. You know, back there, all the buildings are sculpted in. I will say that on the tee box and around the greens, it might seem a little flat to me, or just at least the look of it. So, you know, something, maybe we can provide them feedback as well. 65. Oh, I tugged that a little bit and too much. Yeah, see, that's the problem. If I tug it and I snap it a little bit, it ends up a little too far. So here I am with another long putt, but you guys are going to be able to see putting. Yeah, I didn't exit left on that. Oh, I really like the look at the water, the way it's down there. That's pretty cool. San Diego this time of year can be pretty cool. It cools down, but I played it during a burnt out season, which was kind of cheating in my opinion a little bit, because when I was in the rough, it was a little burnt out. It was really easy to get the ball out, but it was awesome playing this course. 6.7, all right. Got an idea of that. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I turned off the comment. I mean, they have like some fun things. They're trying to, you know, their tagline is like making golf fun and easy, or easy and fun. And you can turn, I have this on professional mode, so this is full measured, everything. I'm not getting anything given to me as far as like shot shape or anything along those lines. And you can change that though. So you can make it easier on people, an amateur, a kid, or whatever it may be. You know, and I turned off the comment on the ball. That's kind of a little gamification that they have. You know, I like the celebrations and stuff. You know, I mean, par, you know, I think it should be maybe more of a birdie celebration versus just par, but par is a good score. I'll take it all day. Adjusted is 135. I'm actually going to play a pitching wedge. I think that's just a straight pitching wedge for me. I see the wind is a little bit in the face, so I hope this is enough. We'll just try to make a full swing. That was a full pitching wedge. You can see I get a little draw out of that when I close the face. That was close. That was close, but I think that was the club. Oh my gosh, I keep getting these long putts. Let's get close to the hole. You guys get to see a lot of putting though. This is good. You'll have to tell me what you think of my speed, you know, that I have set versus how I'm putting. I feel like it's pretty good now. I've got it kind of figured out. I need to get the slope figured out a little bit because those putts were so close, and I'm just missing them. But I mean, from this distance, that's all you're trying to do. I hit that a little bit harder. I hope it's not too hard. Say we figured it out. Oh, and look at that. The good shot replay. I forgot I turned that on. So if you have any good shots, let's say I like hit a shot up, you know, close to the hole or sink a long putt or whatever, it takes the camera and gives you the replay of it, kind of like instant replay. I wanted to show that to everybody. I thought that was cool. All right, what do we got here? This is a cool hole. Like it definitely is one of those ones where I want to continue that kind of push. The hitting area on this thing is so big. Look, I could be over here, or I could be all the way to the edge of my mat, and I still have room. I like that. The hitting size is a good hitting size. So in my room, I like the driver to be off to the side. I even play over here with like some of the ceiling mounted units. All right, see if we can keep that drive going. Oh yeah, 160, good spin. Take that all day long. Driver has really come together. I actually played around with a friend last night who's a really good golfer. And don't get me wrong, we were playing match play, and I like it. Good shot. It gave me the replay on it. And I was playing well, but he's really good. And I ended up being down 2 with 4 to go, and came back, and it was all square. We were talking about how that's fun about match play. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, my driver didn't get me in a whole lot of trouble, which it's been known to do. So it was cool. It was really cool to keep up and actually play decent, you know. All right, 130. After knee surgeries, I'll tell you what, I was panicked, and I feel like I'm doing just fine, so it's great. That was a pitching wedge. I swung after it because I felt like I needed the distance. Oh, did I just, yep, I just clipped it just so perfectly that it was just a little too much. I mean, 135 pitching wedge is pretty easy for me right now, so I should have taken that into consideration. I probably didn't take that. I feel like I could have softened the greens up. I don't know what they're on, but a little bit of bounce, and you can adjust it all. So maybe that's the next thing I do, is I kind of adjust that. I'm enjoying what this looks like. I'm telling you, Southern California, I mean, this area was beautiful. I like these settings. They're very unique. All right, adjustment. Oh my gosh, it's that distance again. I need to get one close to the pin, don't I? Plus, you got to see chipping soon too. So we'll try to get that in here regardless. I don't think I pushed that putt. I pushed that. I gave it a little extra speed and just pushed it. That was all on me. All on me there, which is kind of cool. That's why I have this camera. I was telling someone just the other day, they're like, you know, it's interesting you have a camera that's right from behind. Well, it's because, you know, the channel's all about, you know, reviewing and, you know, putting all these things on display for you guys, getting a real feel, uncut videos. And this gives you a true view of what's going on with the golf ball, where it's hitting on the screen, where that putt rolls. And so that is why I have the camera where it is. It's not, you know, entertainment focused as much as it is a focus for transparency, so you guys can see what's going on. So I thought that was a pretty cool conversation I was having the other day. All right, we're flying through these holes pretty fast. We'll do at least 9, I think. See if we can get another drive. Oh, I missed that one a little bit. So I think I'm gonna get away with it. Yep, that was high on the face, and I think it was a little high, maybe toe-ish, because you can see the spin. I'll show you, I got away with that. I got away with that, so let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Oh yeah. Yep, I got away with that. You can see a little high, a little toe-ish. Isn't that cool getting that verification? Like, I mean, that's just so cool. And like I said, sometimes you have to mess with it a little bit to get the exact frame you want. That could be some feedback I give them too, to even make this more of a smaller interval. But I knew it. I got that little bit of a draw because it was just a little bit towards the toe. And that's good transparency for you guys too, to understand like what I felt and thought versus what we just saw as a result, not only what really happened, it hitting the face, but what you saw happen in the software. So, all right, this is interesting. So I feel like I can get a 58 there because I don't want to hit a 54 and go past it. I feel like the ball has a little bounce on the green. Could be dry season out at Torrey Pines, right? I didn't clip it perfectly, so yeah, it's gonna be a little short. Oh, I got the fringe bounce though. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was a little high on the face. So I think what happened there is I just got just a little behind the ball. The ball ends up creeping up the face. You don't get that impact that you really want. So not a terrible miss. I mean, I get away with those outside a lot, and you can see here it ended up pretty good. So it's 5 left, it says. Adjusted is 7 yards. We did it again. I love it. I'm getting used to this putting. There's your replay. I think that is so cool. My camera's not perfectly straight, you know, for where it's, I mean, for putting, I guess. It's a swing camera. It's supposed to be aligned to your hands, so it's not a perfect view, really. You know, it's off this way. So, like, this is the alignment for the camera you're watching. This is where the swing camera is, because it's supposed to be aligned with your hands. All right. This is a par 5. What are we at right now? 2 under? Man, I'll take that. 2 under. Did not expect this at all. All right, so see what this is the grass I was talking about. I mean, one, this is their uniformed tee marker. I think it'd be cool to see some different tee markers. You know, maybe one that's customized to each course. This grass looks fantastic. It's very 3D and everything. It's the flat grass, the tee box and the fairways and stuff that I just feel like need a little texture. You know, it just seems not the latest to me. Just giving you my honest feedback. Clouds look nice. Let's change the weather. Even though I'm really enjoying this, I want you guys to see different time of day, I should say, not weather so much. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, like the northern lights and stuff. You could just go, yeah, I think we should just play normal. That way you guys can just kind of get an idea of what normal looks like. And then probably turn off fall, so you can get an idea of what that looks like as well. So I want to give everybody a full feel. So, all right, I've got a little right to left wind, so I honestly need that little cut right now. That was a miss. I'm gonna get away with it. Yeah, look at that spin jump up when it's low on the face. Only carried 250. It's all right. I take those in real life and don't complain. Rolls out to 270, and you know, you're looking at, you know, trying to get up there in 2 for eagle. I'm not complaining one bit. So, all right, 3 hybrid. That's the plan. Just didn't catch all of it. It was a tad behind the ball, and you can see my carry was only 199. You'll get to see chipping though, which is cool. Yeah, good shot replay. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just a tad behind the ball. The turf did its job and slowed the club down, and that's what you get. So this is cool though. You guys get to see some chipping. I mean, anytime I hit a ball straight down there, even if I catch it a little heavy, and no complaints. So this is something that you would definitely open this right menu, and you would turn on your green grid. And you would want an idea. I mean, you could preview it. You could look at your heat map in the upper right if you wanted to. And you can see the green speed is actually 8. That's what it is. So I'm glad that I was able to remember that that's there. Notice how it's timed. See how fast you can play 9 holes? We're gonna, I mean, obviously we're not doing speed today, but so the grid's on now. So I have an idea that that's going, you know, right to left, and adjusted 23 yards. See if we can actually make a decent chip here. Oh, it checked really hard. It checked really hard. We got to make a putt. You know what? That's good. When I'm doing demonstrations for you guys, I'd rather you see more. I mean, that wasn't the best chip in the world. It was probably like on a little bit on the thin side. I was just trying to hit it with more of a bump and roll, and just got a, you know, a little flippy at it. So, all right, 7, 5. Just don't want to give this too much break. We did it. I'll take my birdie. I got the putting down. And it's funny because when I messed with it at first, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna get used to this. This is different, you know, and they're all different. Every software is a little bit different. Yeah, and I'll take that all day. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, I noticed the shadowing gets like less when the sun's higher, which is proper. You know, the shadowing shouldn't be super dark when the sun is higher. It gets a little bit darker as the sun gets weaker. And I mean, they've done a pretty good job with a lot of that. I like even the edging of the 3D grass. All right, let's see if we can get another good drive down there. We got a little bit of a headwind left to right. We missed it again. That was really high on the face. Look at that spin, 1472. Hopefully that launch, yeah, gets me some decent carry out of it. So if you're gonna hit it high on the face, you know, and you launch it high, you're not a toe ball that's could be turned into a duck hook or something. You can get away with it like that. So not that bad. It ended up being a nice drive. So 117. I think that this is a 50. I think that that's the right choice. A little bit of wind up there, 6.4 miles per hour. I mean, that's gonna play a little bit of effect, but I can get this there, no problem. I like it. I hope that wind's not gonna affect it too much. Spin. What did we do? Give me a good shot replay. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, let's keep the train going. I mean, we're 4 under. I did not expect this. I think it's great. So it's uphill. I remember this hole. Man, this is really tough. I think it's a big 9. And if it's not, then you're gonna see a bunker shot, which is kind of cool anyway. So let's try a big 9. I'm gonna aim a little bit right and try to hit a little bit of a draw. I just always can hit my 9 further with the draw. Oh my gosh, well, I called it. I didn't want to swing out of my shoes. I could have hit like a little cut 8-iron in there. That was probably the right play. I mean, I didn't catch all of that, so it is what it is. You get to see a bunker shot, which is cool. All right, so adjust, yeah, the distance is 10, adjusted is 15. So we're gonna flop this thing up just like we would a normal bunker shot. That was too much. That was too much. I thought about it after I hit it too. You know, not like it was a massive penalty. Well, I don't want to give one back, so this is important. So it's really downhill. I mean, it's only playing a little over 6 feet. Nope, I don't know the downhill. Bogey, after being on a train. See, I got too confident, I got too excited. You know, can we end strong in the par 5? Let's see what we can do. Those buildings, just so you know, they're right there. There's like a fence there, and they did a very good job of replicating them. I thought this was the only interesting part of the course. This is where it feels like a municipal course, where it's located and everything. It's just funny, you know, that it's so like industrial kind of right there. You know, it's a public course, you know, but yet one of the coolest public courses ever. It was so cool playing that, or playing this. Little low launch there, but I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, these aren't bad drives at all. I'm not swinging out of my shoes. It's actually early morning here, and I'm not complaining at all. I've got that similar shot again. If I can hit a clean hybrid, have a chance to finish with eagle, that would be cool. I caught it cleaner, but I just kind of snapped the face shut. I think it's going to be a sand shot. Yep. Well, I get to practice again out of the sand. not ideal, but it's the same shot. So I just need to understand that I hit a little bit too hard last time. Stop. Yep. So a little bit of adjustment, got a birdie, and yeah. I really like the replay. I think it's a ride. If you had your camera all dialed in, I mean, it's not like this one's bad. We got a 32. I mean, I'll take that all day long. I mean, yeah, we had a little blip in there, but no big deal. So let's recap. This is the GolfJoy Spica 3 portable golf launch monitor. This is with the GolfJoy 4K software. This is a desktop version. So if you guys have questions, put them down below. Love to hear from you. I have a discount code for this unit, so make sure you just shoot me an email or check out the description or pin to the top of the comments. You can save big money on this using my discount code, and it also helps support the channel, which I appreciate. It costs you nothing to support the channel, yet you save the most amount of money using that discount code on the GolfJoy Spica 3. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming soon.